roughly. Why I choose the Body Talk? First, this mind-body experience is all about the health, and the people, there's different speakers that are talking about health issues, mental health issues. There is yogas there. How we all have to care about our body. Can I put the share screen right now? Good. So here on the pictures, you can see is John Weltine. John Weltine is the founder of Body Talk, and he's Australian, the doctor. I was working on one of the busiest hotel in the airport, and he was there. And I went on the Google and I Googled John Weltine, and I find out that that time he was giving his healing presentations of different part of the world, in Singapore, in Germany, in China, and I was curious, what's it all about? So during my break, I sneaked into the meeting rooms and I was listening to his talk, and all was fascinating for me. It was like a click and click and click and everything into me, like give me the answer, the final, the jigsaw, the piece was what I find out. It was just 5 minutes what I was listening to him. He was saying that when you go to the doctor with any kind of the symptoms you have or pain issues, so you go to the doctor and doctor give you painkiller, or he will send you to heart doctor or to brain doctor or for endoscopy or colonoscopy. And if you go to alternative therapist, so he will treat the symptoms according to his experience, or her, according to her knowledge and her experience. So if you go to the herbalist, he will treat the liver. If you go to naturopath, he will looking for detoxification of the organs or the fasting. But nobody is looking for and asking the body what the body wants. So the John Weltine, he put his knowledge from Eastern and Western philosophy together, of neuroscience, traditional acupuncture, Chinese medicine, osteopathy, kinesiology, energy medicine, into very powerful Body Talk system. So my name is Joseph Jurkulak, and I am the founder of Energy with Nutrition based on World Healthcare. I have clinic here in Dublin, but I regularly going to West Cork when I am treating the clients there, and I am treating the clients online as well, the distance treatment. What is beauty when I do with every treatment, like a nutritionist, I can apply into the Body Talk my knowledge from naturopathy, and into the Body Talk I can also apply my own knowledge from energy medicine. So if any of you is a practitioner or therapist here, should really look into the Body Talk, and how can Body Talk be part of your toolbox what you already helping the clients or healing clients. I was studying under this beautiful lady. Need to go back. Okay, this beautiful lady, and her name is Tracy Clark. Tracy Clark, she is a doctor in PhD and integrative medicine from Quantum University. And she said, I know of no other system of healthcare that takes the time to hear the whole story, addressing the whole person as the opposite to the symptom or disease. The Body Talk has many good instructors and teachers. So you want to put the slides. Everything is working good. So Body Talk supporting many experts in the medical field, such James Oschman, you see here on the pictures, or Bruce Lipton. Professor James Oschman, he's the author of Energy Medicine, the scientific basis and the energy in therapeutic and human performance. He's a leader in energy medicine and quantum physics. But it's not only him. For example, Bruce Lipton said about Body Talk that is astonishingly simple and effective form of therapy that allows the body's energy system. I added just another listener. So they allows the body's energy system to be resynchronized so they can operate as should. Each system, cell, and atom is the constant communication with other at all times. So also Bruce Lipton said the body talk can be used as the standard alone system to treat many health problems or seamlessly integrate into any health care system to increase its effectiveness and promote the faster healing. So that was the two experts, Bruce Lipton and James Oschman. So why make the body talk so unique? Because every choice, every experience has contributed to your current state of your health. And your health is a story. But what makes the story of your health so important? So it's all about the details. And the details are what makes any story unique and interesting. They're included in your own health story. So every person, all of us, we are unique, and each and every person is exposed to completely different set of the details. Might be your choices, might be experience, might be environmental factors, and so on. So body talk is a combined with the Western and Eastern philosophy. It's integrations. From the Western medicine, we look on the knee. Like here we have knee. Did you know the knee are related to the fear and willpower? And real fear, you will go weak at the knees. So when you're looking for Western medicine, we look on the knee joints. Let's say here the first. So from Western perspective, for Western philosophy, knee joint is essential for everyday activity like walking, standing, sitting, basically supporting our whole body weight. But the question is, put another person here. The question is, what needs to be needs for the proper functions? So for proper function, knee needs good cartilage, isn't it? It's healthy synovial fluid, calcium, and so on. But from Eastern medicine philosophy, knee relate to the fear and willpower. From the Chinese and energy medicine philosophy, knees have the connections to kidneys, and it makes sense because there is a link to kidneys meridians under the knees, both knees. So if you go to acupuncturist, he would stick the needles not only the painful knee area, but first more likely on the lower back, where is the kidney area, to supporting the kidney energy. So here I could talk about more about the organs in the body. For example, lower back pain, when we look the shoulder problems and the lower back pain. The lower back pain represent the foundation of us. So from the energy medicine, from somebody who's doing Reiki or bioenergy, he will focus on the root chakra. So it's Eastern philosophy with the Western philosophy. So power is in the details here. Rather than the focusing on the symptoms, body talk finds the hidden cause of illness by looking at the physical, emotional, and environmental factors. So here, the client has the neck pain, let's say, yeah? His own clients come to you and he's complaining with the neck pain. But this is actually being aggravated by a couple of things giving on in the knee. So he has the knee pain as well, but his main focus, his brain is saying, no, it's here. That's my main problems. So by redirecting our attentions, the body talk practitioners can resolve the main complaint or symptom simply by understanding the main focus. So the question is, what knee needs for proper functions? When we combine Western and Eastern medicine, and we go more details as we go, our innate communicate to us in many forms, including symptoms such as pain and pleasure. And question is, do we listen? So if we look on some person and do some faces, so we know the person has sad or a joy or a painful, and we want to help him. So by listening to and observing, we kind of know how he feels. Even he can't explain how he feels. Here, I want you to look on the timeline, because all the symptoms and detail is starting when we are born until now. So any kind of the symptoms or the issues, health issues, it's coming from from when we were conceived in the fetal life, we were born, and so on. Here we will come for the details when we were born. Neck pain. I think I skipped the slide, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so let's try to keep this simple. If you could imagine the timeline that begins with the conceptions, birth time, and continue until now, and there is a portion of the timeline that is symptom-free. So we feel healthy for most of us. But so body is doing a good job, isn't it? But keeping us below our threshold, maintaining itself. Now, every time we are exposed to additional stresses, that body remembers the story, the memories of the details in our tissues, in our DNA, in our organs. And doesn't mean that the one accident that what created the problem. It was not just one accident, it was accumulations of everything. So we look on here on this chart on the first dots. The first dots, that somebody is complaining here of neck pain. But to get to the neck pain when somebody is 40 years old, like myself, and I experienced the neck pain, I need to look back engineer, how he was living his life before. Was he doing exercises? Was he working too much? How he was living before all these 40 years? So the first dot, we look on the clients here, what he's complaining about, neck pain, that he has a stored emotion of fear from his father, who was never happy with his son and asked him he's working harder like his big brother. So again, so we have a father figure who was never happy. So the son, he was trying to do his best all the time through all his life to satisfy his father. On the second dot, we're looking for the son has the football injury to the knee. Knee can't quite heal properly because of the emotional storage of the fear from early childhood. So if you remember the first slide, and we can go here, like the knee with the fear and willpower. So the knee relates to our fear and willpower. So when we experience the knee issues, it can be a result of the fear as well. The third dot is aggravation of the injury. So we are running, he's continuing with overusing in running. Again, here is where the concept of willpower comes in, and unhealthy expressions all will to attempt to overcome fear. So basically, in the simple language, he pushed himself extra harder to show his father to like him, like his brother. Then we're looking for the 4 dots here. So now he's working. He has the family stress, and nobody support him. He doesn't feel the support from this father and from other family members. We go to 5th dot, which is he's working now, and boss criticizes of his all works, and now he experienced the neck pain. All these dots make the story. And to heal the neck pain, we need more, not just going to the physio, because there is emotional and physical pain. Another great example here is people are suffering with the severe back pain. So many people report they just woke up with it. Yeah, so I didn't have the back issues, but now I have. So, or it came on when they just bent down to tie their shoes. So we look of this person on the picture. For the person whose pain came on with the shoe tying, the act of tying shoes is what happened to bring, but really could be accumulations there, depending of the kind of problem the person present with. They may be able to go to healthcare professionals, and then this healthcare assistant or doctors might be able to remove the stressor, whether it's physical, emotional, or physical. So we will look on the local problems of the back pain. But usually it is not enough, because it's only temporary relief. But then there are the times when it seems like nothing helps. So the clients go from doctor to doctor, from therapist to therapist, and the client is not able to get back into that threshold when he get the pain relief. And this is because the symptoms basically were being masked. So we look on his life chart. So we look on the first dot. So the fetal life. So intense fight between mother and father when he was in the fetal life, because it was surprise pregnancy. And the stresses of the news lead to fear, anger, and blame. And we know how important for pregnant women to stay there free, stress-free. Why? Because all the central nervous system is developing. Why the belly is in the system? We're looking for in the second dot here, which is might be toxin from the chemicals in the childhood immunization. We're looking for third dot. So now he's in the school and he was bullied in the school. And all his body memory, active memory, is stored the bullying, the feeling of the bullying and how he feel that time. The fourth dot, now we have the issues with the money. So it's the stress of not having enough money to support is the family or any issues with the family. So when we're looking for somebody who will be doing energy medicine, so again, there is the root chakra, isn't it? Finances, back issues, boundaries. And the first dot, lastly, we have the physical strain of bending down to the shoe, and then I feel it every time when I tie my shoes, I feel the back pain. So your outside appearance is individual. Each scar, laugh line, and mole has a story and a history. Your insiders are equally as individual. Every scar has the story. The one over the big factor in our mind, one of the big factor in our mind is the subconscious mind. And subconscious mind is the storehouse for all beliefs, all memories, and all knowledge. So basically, it's like our autopilot for disease, but also for health and healing. It is the master holder of incoming informations, pulling from the library from the past experience that is held and operates from us. So I am a clinical hypnotherapist, and many times I need to go what happened to child, what happened to the person who is 50, 60, and I need to go to back engineering what is in unconscious mind and subconscious mind when he was 1 year old, the traumatic situations, stress situations. So in Body Talk, we're using the active memory emotional release technique, which is very beautiful done. No drama, no opening the Pandora box. Like a clinical hypnotherapist and hidden mind corrective sound therapist. So I can go back engineering and bring the person, oh, I am looking for what happened when you were 3 years old, 6 years old, 9 years old, and 12. Because looks like every 3 years is some cycle and repetitions in your life, which cause the disease for your mind and body. So again, here's the chart. We can have a look of the birth, beliefs, the diet, stress, how is all this impact to us. It's not only one solution, a quick fix, like if you do doctors and give you a quick fix and all people that are looking for a quick fix. No, we need to care about our body. That's basically our body. So physically, mentally, so we can step into the much healthier state of being. In other words, we are looking to identify the details from your body story that is holding you from the natural healing response. So many of us go through life with a complete lack of body-mind awareness. We're suppressing our pain. We look at the symptoms, and this is all we see, all our symptoms. Our priority needs to be about focusing on the details of the story, because the details are the underlying the cause of our disease. So how does the body heal? That's the questions. Our body does have the ability to self-heal and to self-regulate. But unfortunately, we took things in the dark corner and filter our senses so that our experience of life feels safe. And it's all like sadness or our emotions. So in other words, we are not processing and releasing our stress. Instead, we push it away and dampen our sense So that doesn't hurt us so much. And many times when I'm talking to the clients, so we say, no, I don't want to deal with problems. No, I don't want to go these the pain situations, or the painful period when I was building the house and I didn't have enough money, and so on. But put emotion into our box and never open is not solution. If we can shine the light of the whole story, and we have the ability to shift our perspective to whole level of the health. When we are ready, slowly, surely. So your body is telling a story. So let's hear from the body. By finding the details, we can understand the story, and this allowing for the instructions to change. It's just like aha experience for us. It's like I had the aha experience when I seen the John Weltens when he was healing the clients. But for me, it was like, wow. So when just right word of details or understanding, that's what is missing in our life. And Albert Einstein was saying, no problem can be solved from the same level of the thinking in which it was created. So unless there is the transformation in attitudes, thoughts, or belief systems, we could call this a shift in the perspective, our awareness, our consciousness. You won't be able to move past the problem. So as you can see, every part of our body has a story. Every organ has the story and role to play from the Western and Eastern perspective. And I could talk about all these organs, all the part of the story, but let's choose one. Let's choose large intestine. So large intestine is saying, you might think that my role is to eliminate just waste as a result of the digestion of the food. But large intestine is saying, I do much more than that. Not only food, what you are eating, I flush them out. I also eliminate input thoughts and emotions as a result of your life experience. To do this, I am able to generate grief to help let you and move on. To desire to be control of every situation leads you to inability to surrender yesterday emotions, which you call constipations. When I am functioning properly, I allow for the ability to release the past and cleanly enter each day with an open mind. In other words, when I go for the stress meeting, when I have to miss the boss, when I have some stress situations, so my stomach is tight, my abdominal is tight, so I might be constipating, I might have diarrhea, I don't feel here in the large intestine. So from the Western perspective and from nutritionist point, I can say we need 5 things. We need the water, make sure that we are dehydrated, that the bowel movement can flow. We need probiotics, which is good bacteria, healthy bacteria. We need prebiotics. Prebiotics, bacteria needs to eat something. We need to fiber and we need to pH. But that's only one side when we look for nutrition. And when it's mental, where is the emotional, where is exercise? So we're looking for whole story, whole balance. Our large intestine or any organs in our body. We have the beautiful testimonials here from Annika Sorensen. Annika Sorensen, she was the professional golfer, and I'm gonna read what she said. They used a new therapy called Body Talk and told me I probably got the problems in my hips because of things I've gone through in my personal life. It was the mental things that made me fragile in the physical way. So all was fine after September. I can swing the clubs like I want now. So Annika Sorensen, professional golfer, and after treatment, Sorensen closed the year by winning 3 of 4 tournaments. This was published in the Golf World magazine. When she was practicing and constantly she was developing the exercising for the golf mentally and physically, so she was giving 100%. But because in her life situation, when was the, I call the period where is the like turbulences with the plane, turbulence in her life, with her marriage, and with her family members. So that time when she feel the hips, and I could go to more about details, but I'm just conscious about time. So Body Talk is a healthcare designed by your body. Understand the physiology of the body and the influence it has on your health. Body Talk practitioners are expert are listening to the needs of the body because it works with the natural healing response. This is important because everyone can self-heal. We're just promoting the body's ability to self-heal. And we know the body can self-heal. So we have a bruises heal. We have the when somebody calls. So we know the body can self-heal again, and I can repeat again. We know the body can self-heal because I need to stress to understand for some people it's not just some medications quick fix. No, the body needs to self-regulate, self-heal. For example, when you cut your fingers, it's set of the series of biochemical reactions and many times the body heals. But sometimes it doesn't, isn't it? So I have the cut and it's bleeding, it's nasty, and it's not really healing properly. Because sometimes you are so stressed out of there and the other more serious conditions going on in your life. And healing the cut is not body's priority. So body has the priorities and often make decisions on what takes priority. Similar to catching a cold, for example. Some people get a cold and clear it in a few days because they're active, they're healthy, they eat well, and they don't have lots of stress in their life. Then there are others who has a cold for weeks because they're under stress, or they're smokers, or basically the immune system are sluggish. These give us understanding that the stressors and the other influences affect our body's ability to self-heal. And they are just the surface symptoms. In Body Talk, we look at the deeper causes, the same like in the subconscious, unconscious. So we are not looking for the iceberg of the symptoms. We're looking for all whole story. You want to move another slide? Here. So our formula for listening to your body is the biofeedback technique, structure intuitions, and structure intuitions, which is the left brain of knowledge. So I have a knowledge of the brain, I have knowledge of endocrine systems, musculoskeletal systems, and so on. That's the Western medicine. And then we have the Eastern medicine, when we have the right brain intuitions. And this combines structure intuitions with the protocols and procedure charts give us the Body Talk tools. Intuitions is the spontaneous application of knowledge and experience to provide understanding and insight. So what is intuitions? Everybody has their own intuitions. A great example I can give here is, for example, mechanic. They have years of experience working with the motors, with the engines. So they just can hear the engines and they will know what type of problem is, what type of issues, and how to fix it. In these situations, is chef, and they often intuitively knows by the smell what type of spice they need to complete the dish they are making. Intuition is very powerful thing. That's what Steve Jobs said. More powerful than intellect. In my opinion, that's the head and so on. What Steve Jobs, he was using all his knowledge from what he learned about computers, about phones, electronics, and then he used his intuitions. And by combining this, he find himself his expert because that's what he loves, and that's what he was doing all his life. So what does the Body Talk session looks like? The clients will come, fill it up the Body Talk history well-being form. Practitioner will ask you what type of issues and what would like to improve in the life. Usually the client is lying down on the massage table, face up, fully clothed. Everything is confidential, might be music playing in the background. Practitioner is sitting or standing and use your arm or hands like biofeedback. similar to kinesiology, but this is the advanced techniques of the kinesiology. All the sessions take 60 minutes, depends of the therapeutic or practitioners, his skills, his way of. Some person is chatty, some person is less chatty, roughly about 60 minutes. So essentially, the protocol is the map to guide the practitioner down the right route. And this looks like a navigation system, like GPS. The protocol charts provide the practitioners with a direct, like the GPS, navigation system to find your story from the beginnings. And once the details of your health story are relevant, it then is possible for the body to self-heal. And then we put the ingredients what we need. So if I am practitioners, I'm not herbalist, but I'm a nutritionist. So I can put the high dosage on the supplements to help the body to heal. If I'm the energy medicines, so I will show her what he needs to do homework when he goes home, and so on. So all the practitioners can use their own tool books to get the body healed. I just show you to one, for example here. So let's say this clients complain about abdominal pain. So client is lying down and he's saying, I just have the pain here on my right side and I don't know what it is. So the clients go there, they try to tune in, and they find out there is miscommunications between the liver and pancreas. Liver in Western medicine, again, he is the store of nutrients, minerals, vitamins, but do detoxifications. When we're looking for Eastern medicine, so it's like a secretary and is the planning and is a warrior. So the liver is consciously worried about planning and how they link together with the sugar metabolism. So liver doing preparing. So okay, the person wants to run, so I need to make sure that I have to have a glucose in my place. The person when he's go run, the person is not collapse. So I do all the preparations like a secretary work for all the main organs, and so on. So in the Chinese medicine, the liver is the master planner. Body talk in a nutshell. Rather than focusing on the symptoms, body talk find the hidden causes of the illness by looking at the physical, emotional, and environmental factors, all in one. Every choice, every experience has a contribute to your current state of health. And again, each scar, love line, and mole has a unique story and a history. Wall Healthcare synchronizes the whole story by understanding the influence it has on your health. Now I'm gonna show you the conscious of the time. I'm gonna show you the brain balance technique we can apply on yourself or your family, friends, childhood, and it's basically to take the flight and fight mode off, improves brain functions, mental clarity, well-being, and you can follow with me and I go and explain you. So what I want from you, I want to, if you are left-handed or right-handed, doesn't matter. So one hand is covering on the bottom of your skull at the back. And what we're going to do, we're gonna cover all your brain here, or your head. And then we're gonna do the light tapping and the breathing. So again, my hand is here and I do light tapping with the left and the right brain. You can do with me, you can tap with me. So I'm tapping is like a bridge, tap, 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 and I'm breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. So on my head, on the heart, and on the, like the belly button. Where is the belly button? On the gut. So we are tapping on the 3 positions. We are doing on 3 full breaths. So again, breathe in and breathe out. That's it. We can do as many times as we like, but at least 2 full breaths. Now we're gonna move on. So I'm moving full hands, another part of the brain. And I'm doing the same. Light tapping, tap, tap, tap. So I find myself when I'm all in my head, we are all the thinking, so I'm tapping my head much longer, a little bit longer. When I'm working and when I'm emotionally, I'm tapping my heart. But that's me. You will find all your way what is working for you. And the tap the good. Don't forget to deep breathe, 2 full breath, and feel it. You can have a closed eyes like I have and experience it. That's it. Beautiful. Oh, that's it. I just need it on the belly, and the belly is letting go. I'm covering the another part of the brain. Move on. We are move on. And we are breathing. That's it. Do with me. Don't be shy. I did the videos there, how to do it. So again, it's the mind-body experience on for the workshop demo. That's it. 2 full breath. And now I feel my head and I am moving. So again, if anybody who is energy practitioners and or Reiki practitioners, and when they put the hands around the person, they can feel the cold, hot, or shivering. And the same here. Some people they feel cold, hot, and I feel just nice and relaxed. And the third is the all forehead. We can tap here at the back or here, doesn't matter, as soon as the tap. Tap, tap, tap. And the breathing. In my mind, I'm saying to balance, synchronize, and heal. And the belly button. So again, 3 hard breath. Now I could go to all the signs, why we tapping the head, why we tapping the hard brain and the good brain, but maybe I will do in another presentations or video. When we cover our middle side of our brain, now we need to cover this side, and that's our limbic brain. Limbic brain is the store all our emotions. Tap, tap, tap. That's it. So we stored all the emotions, but it also is the language. Sometimes when we don't have energy, we start to stammer because our body switch and it doesn't have to power. So we need to kind of save our energy for talking. And we tap down. That's it. I can do one more time. Open and close your eyes, and that's it. Now I'm covering here for a few seconds, and that's it. So that was the very powerful the Curtis's brain balance technique. This is really everybody's supposed to do it. So I have the friends when they do before study, when they have the stressful situations, people when they go to brush the teeth. So I am doing my Curtis's every day. I know the yoga instructors when they do the before yogas or before Pilates. Also, I know the practitioners where they're working with the disability people, they do with the children, they do in the class, teachers, everybody's supposed to do it. So you can practice on yourself, go on Google, have a look, or on your friends or family. I'm gonna wrap up. Any questions you can write down, just fire there. So what is the story your body is telling? Is it holding you back from your true health? So give your body a voice. Uncover the story. How you can learn more? You can go to bodytalksystem.com. There is more what you can look in, or basically Body Talk System Ireland, Vible. You can find the practitioners, your local practitioners. You might prefer the go to in person, or you might do the distance and online sessions. Today we have the WhatsApp, Zoom, and 90% of my clients, they are okay with the distance treatment. And most of them, they are so grateful they don't have to travel from Belfast here to Dublin. Few another testimonial here. We have the menstrual cramps. Since the age of 14, I suffer from the several menstrual cramps and so on. And this was the clients, and then she started to be body talk instructors because it was really working for her. So another lady, she has the abdominal pain and constipations. colon cancer, 89. My latest client was last week, 87 years old, and I did third treatment for him. He fell in hospital. He was unconscious, and 3 sessions, and now he's in home care, which is a big step for him. So the family just wanted from me. He just pray that the person is not gonna die, that he can die home. So it's any age, it's not limitations there. Children's, teenagers, seniors, pain the hip. If you remember the professional golfer, and there's another lady, she has a pain in the hip. Nail fungus. So variations of the symptoms of the problems here. Fibromyalgia, where is the physical and emotional issues. Many clients have the physical pain, but active memory is there, mental issues, and together is really, Body Talk is very powerful for it. So that's for me for today. You can find the local practitioners. You can give me the questions right now. I will be happy to answer. I'm doing the same Body Talk presentations in 5 p.m. today. So if you want to repeat, it's free, log in. You might have the questions there ready. I'll go over and over again. I will explain what is Body Talk. I might do some details. We are not really allowed you to treat the client here, but just the spread informations and explain why is whole healthcare Body Talk so important and how you can implement. Do you have any questions here? We're quite good on the time. I'm gonna have a look if anybody has the questions, you can fire up. If not, thank you for the listening. I hope that one of you was clicking inside, like was my experience when I clip in the Body Talk. And Body Talk needs the lots of study. Is not like the straightforward for the practitioners. It needs to get the 90% of written and testimonials to get to be Body Talk practitioners, and takes the years and years studies, and takes the lots of clients to get somebody for the Body Talk practitioners and the seniors practitioners. So again, if you have any questions, that's good. If not, thank you for your time, and I live here. So again, my name is Joseph, and energywithnutrition.com. You can find the local Body Talk practitioners. You can read something about Body Talk. What else am I supposed to say here? No questions. Nobody has the health issues here. Nobody has the health issues. You can write down here, or I can unmute him. No? Chat, I have to chat here. Let me have a look. Okay, the blood can't get to the end of my 12 bones, and the bones start to disintegrate. What books can you recommend on Body Talks? I'm holistic therapist, massage, and reflexologist. Okay, and with the help Fibrosis disease. All right, so we have the few chats. Good, so I'm going to answer them. So the good book is by John Weltime. He wrote down the Body Talk book, and James Oshman, he was doing forward for him. What I would recommend is doing Body Talk Access. Go on bodytalksystem.com, and there is the Body Talk Access you can do online, which is very good. Like I was teaching you cortisols, which is brain balance technique, but it's only one. And there they will teach you 6 beautiful techniques for one day when you can apply to yourself and to your family. And the book, you can buy as many books on the market, but the best book is from John Weltime because he goes more into the details, into the body. If you're really interested, Body Talk Access is beneficial. You can do online or in person, and you can straight away start to treat your family. The first is about core disease. The second is about switching. When our thresholds basically goes to the some stage and our body give up and doesn't allow us to live life fully. There do also hydratations. Our body has the too much too much water is falling or is not enough, and the body wants to drink the water. There's the first ID as well, when we have some bruises or cut, how to heal ourselves, how to set our inner wisdom to set. Lisa saying that it was excellent. Thank you very much. I was talking about books. Freiberg's disease. So, for example, I am not familiar about Freiberg's, so I would have to look it up. But doesn't mean there is the trade. But again, when the clients come, I will ask the history. I will have a look on the immune systems. Yeah, is the tonsils is still there? Appendix is still there. So how many medications was the clients doing? What was going on in his life? So I will go back engineering to the body, and I will just ask the body what the body wants, what's the priority for the body, and we can work with the clients with any kind of the disease. So again, if you were listening to me, disease is just the label. We need to look for what is the under the label, what is the whole story of the body. When blood can't get to the end of my two bones, the bones start to disaggregate. So we in the body talk is reciprocals. So every part of the body has some friend. So shoulder has the hip from osteopath. Our wrist has the ankle, and I will look on the reciprocals if the person doesn't have the problem on the other side of the body. And then also we'll be looking for the bringing the circulations of the blood. So we're looking for in red bone marrow how much red blood cells are born, white blood cells, and especially circulations. In I don't know if you will see, we have the chart here, and on this chart is the circulations there as well. And of the circulations, we are looking for why the body it's not spreading the blood to all organs, but just maybe it's too much stress in the body. So the body is focusing on the major organs like the heart and the lungs and the liver and brain, and doesn't have the capacity to push the blood through all of the body. We're looking for more here. Cancer hormone 6 years ago. Okay, so when somebody has the cancer, so this is very sensitive topic with the cancer. But again, we're looking for the story of the cancer. What's going on there? So like a nutritionist, I will looking for alkaline-based diet, remove the sugar, look really tidy up the diet stuff. Like the practitioners, I will support the emotionals go through, because it's just a turbulence of our life, like I was talking about airplane. And then the cancer clients need the support mentally and physically, and by Body Talk they can reset the systems. Plus we are going for much deeper there. What was how the body was operating since childhood, teenagers years, adult years, and so on. And we're looking for why is, for example, endocrine systems in this type of the cancer hormone is not functional like it should be. Many times we can look on the hypothalamus, spinal glands, ovaries, and then see how if they communicate together. Is the hormones are doing the messengers like they should be? So again, this is broad the questions, but you see the cancer can be helped, can be postponed the life, and it's some story. From my experience, now I have the clients, what she has the pain in the stomach. She went to the doctor, and doctor find the ulcer was looking very bad, excuse me, and he did a biopsy and find the cancer. CT scan, the cancer is spread. So I immediately working with the cancer clients more often and make sure that she can go through the chemotherapy. She can go what their medical procedures is there. That I'm not influencing. I'm just backing up her with the mineral supplements, a good food diet, and help her to store her mental and physical body. Then she can focus and can she fight with the disease. So you can see, like for example, how stress-free meditations, even in the hospital, see the clowns with the red nose. So they go there and they bring the joy, they bring the love, they bring the happiness. So the person is not constantly thinking, I have issues, I have the issues, I have the issues. We are finding them, the person. Why do you have issues? Do you need to forgive somebody in your life? Do you need to forgive to yourself? How are you gonna stay mentally and physically? This we're looking for in the body talk, and again we look at the priority. We ask the body what the body wants and which direction it wants, and we explain to the clients, and we are working with the clients. Yes, so Margaret, good look with this. I don't know if you still have or not, but cancer clients, they can have a profound life. And I treat a good few clients, and even after they were worried after cancer, and I asked them, what did you learn from cancer? Few of them, they look at me like I'm aliens. The other people, they said, no, yes, I learned this and this and this, and I'm a better person. I started looking for myself because I was workaholic, or I didn't look after myself, and now I do. But I don't want to get the cancer back. So what do you suggest? How do you think that I should care about my body? What should I do? And then we do the body talk sessions, and we find out. With every sessions, with every treatment sessions, I do also nutritionals and therapeutic lifestyle protocol, including exercise, breathing technique, might be visualizations there, nutritions and so on. Base of tongue cancer, just finished treatment, fibromyalgia, had it breast. And base of tongue cancer, just finished treatment, fibromyalgia, had it the breast. So look like this client, this person has the multiple cancer in the body and the fibromyalgia. When we look at the fibromyalgia, is also about movement, and is of the rigidity. And I don't want to win the bad way, because we have all belief systems. So can be with the rigid thinking, and is again the sensitive topic. So we are belief systems that we need to be Christians, or we need to do this way. We need to work harder way, not easy way, because we are formed by our parents, our teachers, our medias, and environment factors. So fibromyalgia is about not moving like we should with the flow, and everything is kind of the pain to move on. Everything is stuck. Everything is twice as deep. Can Body Talk help the daughter who has suffered a stroke as a result of the autoimmune disease? So I don't know what is the age of your daughter, but what I would do, I would be doing the cortices for her. If somebody has the stroke, we don't have to touch, we can light touch, all right, if somebody has the injury in the brain, or we can just do light tapping, and we can do energetically. So we are tapping on the top of the head, on the top of the heart, and of the gut. So we are stabilizing this these brain circulations in the brain. I have many people with the stroke, but what lately clients what I have with the stroke, so he has the bleeding in the stroke, and the doctors give him the few months to live. I was working with the family members with him, and we got him back to normal. When he came home, he still wasn't remembering few names or words, but half the times and through the therapeutic protocol, he started progressing, and now he is functions normally. So when somebody has the stroke, is the one part of the issues, and another part issues is autoimmune system. So we have inflammations in the body. So something is causing inflammations, but what it is? So we're asking the body, what is inflammations? So we're looking for, is any parasites in the body? Yes, no. Is the virus there? Is the bacteria? Pathogen? What type of the pathogen is there? Can food intolerance, is any food intolerance there? Can be dairy or gluten. Is many people that have the issues in these days when they have autoimmune disease. So they need to remove all this culprit, I call this culprit, and then put the anti-inflammations food, alkaline food. And again, like I'm nutritionist, so I'm asking the body, and through my Western knowledge, through the Eastern intuitions, I can put together for to the treatment protocol. So again, autoimmune disease, look in the diet straight away. Go to Body Talk access class online, and then again every day again work on your daughters. So cortices, and then you will learn another 5 technique when you can apply to your daughter every time. And you basically is one course either 120 or 40 euros. 140 euros depends on the practitioners. You can go to bodytalksystem.com. We have the beautiful teachers here in Ireland as well. And Martina, Tracy, they're brilliant. Leslie, they're brilliant. And they will teach you how you can apply straight away to your daughter. And you can help for your rest of the life. Okay, any more questions here? We go almost 3 o'clock. 7 years. So don't give up. Many times, many people, they have the chronic disease and they are saying that nothing helped me. No, absolutely go for it. I'm not saying that now has to be fully cured, because cure we can use it, and we are not diagnosing in the Body Talk, but certainly we can improve the capacity of the life, get the more experience to live fully life according to our age, our weight, on the life situations, and our budget as well. So with the depressions, where do you start? Depressions, it's many types of the depressions. But when I'm looking for the depression, something is missing in our life. And we all have our days when we are up and we are down. But what when we do when we are down? I can see, so husband died 3 years ago. Where do you start? So again, it's not that easy. All right, it's not that easy, but the solutions here. So we have always felt somehow an emotions, and emotion is stored in our body, and these emotions can be stored in our heart or in our head. When we're in our head, we kind of feel low down, and then we go to the doctor and we can say, oh, I don't feel well and I'm in the pain, I don't have a mood. So even to brush my hair is give me so much energy. I don't even brush my hair. I don't even brush my teeth. So I don't give a damn. I just want to sleep, or I don't want to talk to anybody. Depends on the depression it is. So what the doctor usually do, so he might do some tests, when test is okay, and give antidepressant to kind of stabilize you or bring you back. But lots of when somebody loved one is died, so when somebody's died, I just read here, 74 years ago, woman, she had a stroke 10 months ago as well. So when somebody died, okay, so it's the grief. Grief is usually go to lungs, from lungs go to head. So it's beautiful technique in the body talk when it's called bodygenic, when you can release the emotions from your body. So you can clearly start to see the thing. And this give you to live the memory of your loved one, and not like a pain, not like a sad, just understanding awareness that he is happy where it is happy, and is your choice, and uh, your needs that you need to live on this life. So through the body talk, breathing, cortices, doing cortices every day. So Bogusha, 1, 2, 3 times. So what I'm getting, you were getting 3 times cortisol techniques a day. But what I want from you, remember on your loved ones, know how he died or she died. It's just where you were happy with him, and this happiness put on your face every time when you do cortices. So cortices I'm doing for my body, but I can visualize the person, and I'm checking if he is happy, if I am happy. So I'm controlling my emotion and my thought about this person, how I am the linking together. So it's just the awareness and the bring the awareness for our body. There is spring, summer, autumn, and winter in our life. And this knowledge help us to see that we can be happy because we have still so many years here on the planet, and many people are depends of us. We are all in one is all, we unique. Any other questions here? So Bogusha, you can write me, and I can give you more details on it. All right. But if you contact any body talk practitioners, so what I want from you, say to all of you. So if you mention the mind body experience, so the sessions will be 50 euros for the first, like the taste treatment from any body talk practitioners over Ireland. And have a look. There are more advanced practitioners, there are instructors there. You can choose which one intuitively you think is good for you. You will pay 50 euros, and she or he will do the treatment with you. And if you're happy, you can go so on. And the person, he can recommend you how many treatment he thinks that you will need. But he usually asking the body is the treatment sessions will be in 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time, once a month, or how the body wants to heal. Some people, we think that we are ready, but basically we're not. We just need to do the baby steps to get our health life to get sorted. The another people, we need the turbulence. You see, the Albert Einstein would say. So whatever we were living in our life brought us to the stage when we can move, when we have the problems, when we have the disease. So we know that this wasn't working for us all this period. So we need to looking for new ways, new perspectives, and how to body heal. Thank you, everyone. Few people they left till very last minute, so I'm very grateful. And again, the 5 o'clock, I'm doing anytime body talk. So any questions, you can write them, you can fire it, or you can repeat it, or you contact. So if you like it, it's okay. Share with your friends. If you don't like it, it's still okay. So there is plenty of another practitioners when they helping the clients, any kind of the form or knowledge they have. Thank you for your time, everybody. And I'm gonna leave you here. Thank you. Bye now.